What's going on, y'all? It's your boy David, and you're watching TheSoulomind TV. Jay-Z just dropped his new album, 444, and the internet is going crazy. Twitter, everybody's going crazy about this album, so of course I had to jump into it and do this review. So let's go. This 444 album is a grown man's album, and what I mean by that is this album shows a man coming into maturity and just righting all his wrongs, and not only doing that, but he's showing the young people, he's telling the young people the way of the land. He's telling the young people this is what not to do, this is what to do, because I have lived it and I have grown and I have experienced life. So this album, I love it because I put on Twitter, it's definitely an age-appropriate album for Jay-Z. He's not only here doing trap music, he ain't mumble rapping, he don't got all these beats and stuff, but it's for real age-appropriate for him. I am grown, I'm in my late 40s, I got something to say, and y'all need to accept it. There's a lot of samples on this album. You got Stevie Wonder sample, you got Nina Simone sample, you even got the Clark sisters sample. I know they got a big check, okay? Woo! I'm not gonna review all 10 tracks on the album, but I'm gonna give you a good 4, and we're gonna talk about it, so let's get into it. Kill Jay-Z is a very personal and honest record. The record is about self-reflection, self-reflecting down, okay? Knowing who you were in the past and the decision that you made. And in this record, Jay-Z is allowing himself to be honest with himself. He's allowing himself to just go through memory lane, and he's just talking about all the times he did wrong, all the things that he did right, and even he's talking about all the things that he wants to do in the future to make his life better. It's definitely self-reflection. It's about coming to terms with who you are, who you were, and who you want to be. And this whole song has a lot of good lyrics. This whole album has a lot of good lyrics, but this song specifically has lyrics that is like, wow. And I know I've said this before in a lot of my other reviews, but you really have, as music listeners, we really have to pay attention to lyrical content. I know that we get so distracted with all kinds of stuff, but for this album, you really need to sit down and pay attention to what he's saying. My favorite lyric from this song is, "You can't heal what you never reveal." I think that is just so, it's so heavy, because if you don't accept your flaws, or you accept, not even your flaws, but things that's happened to you, if you don't accept it, if you don't come to terms with it, you're never going to heal. And that is going to continue to eat at you, it's going to spread, and it's going to bring negative things into your life. In this song, he's talking to himself. So it's like an older Jay-Z talking to a younger Jay-Z, or maybe a Jay-Z of just maybe 3 years ago. Just it's him having a conversation with himself, and it's a line in there that I really like. He said, I'm paraphrasing, he said, "I know people backstab you or whatever, but that negative attitude that you have ain't natural, and you can't," so like he's telling himself, you can't walk around with this fuck everybody attitude, because where is that gonna leave you? The story of OJ has Nina Simone sample that's just absolutely everything. But in this song, Jay-Z is talking about how to better our community, okay? And from the start, he's saying that we always put ourselves into different categories because we're always trying to compete with ourselves. Always. We're team light skin, we team dark skin, we rich, we poor, we from this side of town, you from that side of town. In the song he said, you a field nigga, you a house nigga, you this, you a rich nigga, you a poor nigga. At the end of the day, we just niggas. It doesn't matter what side of town you on, it don't matter who you are, it don't matter your skin complexion. At the end of the day, society sees you as black, so you're just black. So why are we fighting with each other? We need to be uplifted each other, okay? I feel like I'm about to preach, because I feel like there's a spirit of the Holy Ghost in here. Instead of fighting with each other, we need to be uplifting with each other. So in this song, he's teaching us about financial freedom. He's teaching us about investing. He's teaching us about how to build wealth. Like, who does that in a damn song? We so materialistic, but we're not building for our future. In a song, he talks about, which is really cool. I love how he put this. He invested in a piece of art. He bought it for $1 million. He said the next year, that thing was worth $2 million. In the next 5 years, I believe he said it's going to be worth like $8 million or something like that. But that's not even the point. That's good. But what he's saying was, then he's going to give it to Blue. He's going to give it to his kids so they can continue to just build on the wealth. And that's what it's all about. Making your family wealthy. Next generations, your lineage down the line, making them wealthy. He has a line in there that says, financial freedom is his only hope. He said, fuck being rich and dying broke, all that stuff. He wants financial freedom. And that's what we all should aspire to. So that is the story of OJ, which is a unique title because OJ was like, I'm OJ, I ain't black, I'm OJ, you black. It don't matter who you are. 444, which is the title track, as Jay-Z explained. Jay-Z has released like an explanation for every song that's on the album, which is really cool. Nobody ever does that. So just, because he really wants y'all to really understand what he has to say. He was literally woken up at 4:44 a.m. and he just started, and this song, came out. This is the song that everybody is talking about because, yes, it does talk about Beyonce, and it gives a light on where the whole Lemonade album came from. What was she talking about? This song definitely gives you an explanation for that. This song, it shows Jay-Z really coming into his manhood as he admits his wrongs that he has done to Beyonce. He admits that he basically has failed her in the past. He admits that he's cheated. He's admit that he's taken her for granted. He's admitting that he's done all this bad things to Beyonce, but this song is an apology, basically. It's an apology letter. He's admitted it. He knows he was wrong, and he wants to apologize. He knows better now. He knows that his past decisions they did affect her, but it would affect him too because he wouldn't have been able to see Blue. Blue would have been affected. So all this is what a man coming into terms, with himself, realizing that he has treated his queen wrong, and he's sorry. Some people were on Twitter like, how could Beyonce take him back after all of that? But this is how Beyonce took him back, because Jay-Z was a man about it, okay? And he was honest about the things that he's done, but he's also reassuring her that he's never going to do that again. And he's also reassuring to her that he knows her value in his life, okay? He knows how important that she is and their family is in his life. So she took him back because he was a man. Family Feud, I believe that's the song. Ooh, I hope I'm right. I believe that's the song with the Clark Sisters sample and the Beyonce singing on the song as well. I hope I'm right. But Family Feud is about the hip-hop family, the hip-hop culture, and the different generations within the hip-hop culture. This generation can't stand the young kids. The younger rappers are being disrespectful to the OGs in the game. Nobody's showing respect to each other. Jay-Z saying, stop it. Stop this family feud. We all in here together. Stop it. Stop calling out dumb stuff. My favorite line in there, and I swear I talk about this all of the time because it irritates myself. My favorite line in there, I don't know verbatim, but he basically saying, y'all OGs or y'all, the older people, y'all clowning this young generation and stuff, but y'all forget that Tupac had a nose ring too. So y'all talk about all the young people with piercings and what they wearing and stuff. Nothing is ever new. You know what I'm saying? Everything recycles. Everything repeats itself. The stuff that kids are doing these days most definitely happened back in the day. Tupac had a nose ring too. So let's stop this nonsense and this generational war. That irks my soul, huh? I just really love albums where you have to really think and you really have to listen. we don't do that no more, y'all. We don't do that no more. We don't even listen to the songs that we be going in on. Like, I love that song. You don't even know what it's about. So I love albums where you really have to think and reflect. This is a reflection album. Jay-Z, you did the damn thing. This came out of nowhere, it seems like. Because a lot of the songs on there, he's talking about stuff that's like really recent. I'm like, didn't that just happen? So he was in the studio like 2 weeks ago. So bomb ass album. If you don't have it, if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Comment, let me know what you guys thought about the album, what you guys thought about the lyrics, what you thought about the meaning of everything. Subscribe, like, and share, all that good stuff. Then go to www.TheSoulomind.com for more music news. That's my music blog. I'll be back with you guys with a brand new video soon. Peace out.